Hello and welcome to the remote view. This is a letter reading letters to you. So I'm going to pull a sign and we will see what messages are here that you need to hear at this time. This is a timeless reading, so when you find it, it might be yours right now. We've got earth. We've got fire on an elemental kind of level. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we just got you, earth energy. It's it. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The world. Something about looking out the front window. So I'll keep it simple, earth and fire. One. Okay. I'm not going to do any RV here. We'll just do letters and the reading, okay? See what comes through. Because the first thing here, it feels like having to make a decision to solve a problem, but having to make that decision by yourself. Maybe a decision that affects more than you. Others. It is a decision that could affect where you go to next. What's best? But possibly keeping that to yourself as you quietly decide what's next. What's the word? When you're giving a lot of deep thought to what's next, what you want next. Earth and fire. Passion to move forward, to build, to be better. Okay. Let's start off with some letters and see what happens after that. Oh, look, money comes out. Somebody could be going through a period of money out as opposed to money in, right? Spending, unwanted expenses, unexpected, unprepared for. Be aware of that. Things that kind of set you back a little bit. Oh my. Okay, so I'm not going to call this one yet. Um, okay. Be aware of overspending to impress. Next message. I don't like this part. If you're messing with somebody new and you don't know nothing about them, do your homework before putting your root into other people's gardens. I don't feel like this is the final message. I'm sorry for the silence. It's clear message, but it's not. I don't feel like that's the end. Ugh. Be aware. Okay, listen, if you're dating somebody new and you haven't, or you just started doing it, or you ain't did it yet, I just don't, just take some extra time, learn some more data. What else do you need to know? Yeah, somebody is, you may be lost in the look, lost in the moment, not paying fucking attention. This can be overspending, getting yourself into a predicament because your dick's hard and your eyes are bigger than your wallet. Be aware. This is also not listening to the fact that maybe you should be asking more questions. Okay, hopefully you can see this. If you're going out with somebody, listen, these dating apps, y'all getting caught up. Is this is this somebody unexpected dating from an app? Ooh, unexpected dating from an app. Oh my. Okay. Um. So this is you didn't verify. Okay. You didn't ask questions. You didn't verify whether you're masculine or feminine. I'm not going to point this to one sex because we don't get to live in a world like that anymore. So whoever you are, your ass was on some apps and you called. You got you something new and exciting. You ain't asked all the right questions. You about to, you, yeah. It's like chit chatting back and forth with somebody who's misleading on purpose. And they are dangerous when they do that. It's whoever you are, you're dealing with someone you believe is female. Ugh. Let's go back. Look though. Just look at the pictures. Skip the meanings and all that stuff. We're just looking at the pictures. She's holding two sticks. Could be candlesticks. Could be. And then dude over here. Or is it a guy? Is holding a stick too? There's a lot of holding on to sticks. There's a man's head. Just his head over here in the corner. But it could be a bird, could be a lion, could be a bull. Okay. The world and the wands. Okay, I'm gonna. So as I said before, this is energy from the lower self. Here's our 777. Get our 7 again. So this is the general message, as far as I see it. Alternative timelines, like a motherfucker. Okay. So, I'm not saying don't go out and have fun. I'm totally not saying that. I'm saying ask questions before, flushing your money down the toilet or just making sure you, I just feel like you don't, maybe you're looking with the one eye in your pants, right? More than you're looking with the two eyes in your face and the one eye in the brain. Hmm. So, yeah. Do we need to see this up close? Let's do some nice cards. Earth, fire. Scrap that. If your ass ain't even one of them signs, you might be dealing with somebody who's carrying these signs. Whatever the case is, if you're messing with somebody new and you haven't seen all of it to verify, you're not asking the right questions. So here's a good time to spend time with your person and ask questions or let them talk more. Maybe more talking, less looking. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, listen. Whoever this person, the new person is that you're dealing with, you are missing, you're missing clues. Maybe it's because you haven't met this person before, or this is coming your way first time. They're afraid too. So if you're trying to be impressive, be aware of flushing your money down the toilet before you know for sure that that's what you want. Um, Anything else around this? They are not like the others. They have images that might look believable, but they ain't true. Ooh, child. It is somebody who's been through the type of trauma that makes them want to not reveal everything right away. Although it is an act of severe unkindness. Mm, that. It is an act of unkindness and hatefulness. What they're trying to do is get others to know them as a person before the publicly inflicted identity. Yeah. Ooh, no wonder. I'm glad I didn't do any drawings, any RV work on this. I'm sorry. This is so just communicate is a good idea. Yeah, I don't know what else to say here, but this is not for everybody. Okay, this ain't your reading, so don't try to force it if it doesn't fit. But you are somebody um, wanting a connection, so you might miss. You're open to connection, so you might have missed one or two clues and details. Okay, so you're about to discover that. You're about to discover it, so please handle it with grace and pay attention to your wallet because you'd be even more unhappy with yourself if it falls apart, right? And then you spent money too. I feel like something's, if it is gold digger energy or you're trying to be impressive, this will be a great time to learn how to pull back on that energy a little bit just so you can get to know people. So maybe not go so high dollar on the date and maybe something that allows you guys to communicate more in a less affluent environment, but something that's calm and chill and, get to know that person's heart, their mind. Yeah, there's something about pulling back on that. Um, the way you pull back on how you approach the newness of it all, right? Like pulling back a little bit on it. Something about doing things that way. I hear Usher, she likes it my way. What I say goes and I'm in control. So, okay, something about pulling back on it, like maybe not spending so much or doing something casual, right? Um, Whatever it is, pulling back on the wallet shit, okay? Something about that make end the game. And then it's like you think it's a beautiful gift, but then you find out that's not what it is, and then a bunch of glitter flies all over the place, and you're like, oh wow. Well, there it is. Oof. Something that could have lasted a little bit longer than you would have wanted it to. Okay. Would have been a little bit more expensive than you should have been spending. And who knows what kind of time you could lose on this timeline. Oh my God. Because you would be dealing with the unexpected, most emotional underwater tornado. I bet there's a better word for that, right? Is there a word for an underwater tornado? Okay. Whatever it is, you would be like, who the fuck is this person? Who is this? Like, how did this happen? Oh my. Um, mm. It wouldn't be an enjoyable ride. Yeah. I don't even, hold on. I don't know why I'm getting the sense to ask about the naughty bits. Yes, you would have wanted it. Yes, it would have brought like destruction. Tornado. You would have trust issues afterward. I tell you that much. Once you got the data on what the real deal was, something you wished for, you didn't see it coming, it would, listen, this is baggage. You hear that song Bag Lady by Erykah Badu? Listen to it. But if you know the song, you would have that kind of stuff. You would have baggage. The big kind of baggage. The kind they can't throw off the conveyor belt because it's so big. Okay, I'm done. Same data keeps coming back. So be aware of the new. If you messing with some new right now, and y'all talking about getting together, hooking it up, and you haven't seen it, you haven't seen the new under a microscope or with glasses or anything. I don't think you're gonna need any reading glasses for this, but I don't think you're gonna need reading glasses for this. I really don't. But just here's a great opportunity to masterfully communicate and learn to listen better. Indy, I think of racetrack, NASCAR data. Yeah. I feel like whoever this message is for, like, once you understand what happened, this may come in a week. Hindsight will be 2020 like you wouldn't believe, and that's not going to help your trust issues either. So just be aware of having trust issues after this, and then not, and then working that kink out. I mean, well, that sounded rough, but don't work the kink out. Just know that you have them so you don't take them elsewhere, because this would create new levels of trust issues. I feel like once you look back, you'll be like, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why they did that. Oh, that's why they were doing that. Like, maybe you guys chatted for a while and they would show you themselves in the bathtub, but they were doing it in dim light, or there was too many bubbles. You couldn't really see what was under. So I feel like the two-faced energy was sculpted and crafted very well. And somebody's desire to just get it on. Somebody all up in somebody's DMs, but not asking the right questions. So be aware. Here it comes. Here comes a lesson. A very important one, too. Somebody needs to learn other ways to quench their thirst, their hunger. The math I'm taking is being someone's money. Sorry, I still see so many different bits. I'm pulling. Ooh, we could just swap this shit around all day. This is insane. This is somebody's date, all right? I hope you see this in a timely fashion. I'm gonna stop here because this took long enough already. Um, but it's the same message over and over, 10 different ways. Look at this spot. Some- Somebody just, if that's not what you're into and it's fresh, you really need to ask better questions, okay? You're just, you're not doing all of your homework and you're not doing it well. So be aware. It doesn't mean go into panic mode. I think the universe is giving you an opportunity to sharpen your skills, sharpen how you communicate, right? So that when you meet the person that's for you or the person you supposed to be talking to in order to keep their attention, good conversation is important. Listening is important, right? I don't know if that's a word, bitty. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You run these words anywhere like you need to. You just be safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. I know I sat on this for a long time, but geez. Nonetheless, be safe out there.